to drag these things out so much. I'm just gonna hop right in. Okay. A lot of stuff going on. I really, really like it. It's really, really fun. Taylor, you're crushing it. Like, what? Tanya's gonna go for gold. You're gonna do it. Tanya, you've got so many people in that back office. I know you can do that.
It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. This Christmas is, you're gonna always remember. I went gold in December for Christmas 2020, ending that year with a bang. Oh gosh. Sharon, Denise, you guys are on fire. Annette, you're killing it. I'm so proud of you. Always, always, just so involved in everything. I just love it. Okay. All right. First of all, incentives. I think most of you kind of just know all of this already, but I'll go over it quickly. First of all, the power of Christmas. I ranked up Ruby in Christmas, the next year Emerald in Christmas, in December. The next year Emerald. There is excitement and joy. Do not for one second think everybody's too busy or no one has money. They are spending. There's always a way to talk about why this is beneficial that they should spend. If it's not for themselves, we're talking about Joy Almond Collagen, which I think is really smart because everybody loves collagen and that is an amazing gift for someone. So just to kind of clear that up, because I know it's a little confusing. It is confusing, but no matter what, we're going to make it work. The point is everybody getting Joy Almond Collagen by adding someone. However they add them or who they add, you talk about with them. Our goal, I want to be, is everyone add one. Once somebody adds somebody, they see how easy the process is. They see a little paycheck, and then they consider more. Sometimes when we say 3, oh, it's this much money, that doesn't necessarily make some people want to do it because to them that's like sounds like a lot of work to get 3, but 1, it could be as close to them as their husband or their sister they talk to every day on the phone. You know what I mean? It is so less intimidating to do 1. And once they add that 1, so they're feeling like, oh, that was easy, oh, this is fun, and they get their little paycheck. Now for this month they really reward you for adding 2. You get an extra bonus, right? You get an extra $25 when you add 2. And if they do it by the 15th, they get 30 days of the free new product. So if you get someone to add 1, like, now, you can be like, oh, so great, da-da-da, and then transfer the subject to be, well, just so you know, add 1 more, you would make this much more money, which is like, I don't know, $60 or something, and get this free product. We don't even know what it is. Oh my gosh, so exciting. And if they do that, to jump up to adding 3 goes up to, what is it, $335 or something? Huge leap from 2. 2 is $95, 3 is $300 and something. So it's like this huge, like, well, why wouldn't they add 1 more? So just really taking it slow with them and not overwhelming them and thinking as tight-knit as their family, who they spend time with. Just be like, oh, this would be so good to gift your mom. Like, this serum is so nice and collagen is so great. And I really think people like results in 15 days. The fact that we can say that is really, really a big deal. You usually can't say anything like that. So I would tell people results in 15 days. And so we'll work it out. If you don't even think and stress about how you're going to sign the person up. We'll talk about it once you find them. Just get talking about that as a gift. What a good gift. And picture getting serum and collagen somewhere else. It's probably like $150 or something somewhere else. This is a good deal. So just be in the mindset of Christmas gift for them or anyone, and we'll deal with the logistics when we get there. So right, everyone add 1. Okay. What's going well right now is these letterboard posts. Like Vicki started a trend being bold about the business, and when they are up, people love letterboard photos. They just do. They read them. If you can make it funny like Vicki does, that's always like a plus, right? We can help brainstorm together if you need help being funny. It's hard to be like, I believe I'm funny. But that has gotten, so Lisa did Vicki's letterboard the other day. She got a comment, and that person signed up that night. Yes, it was like, I mean, that you just can't ask for better. That was so great. And she's so excited about this business. Oh, what wonderful products. There are people out there that are like us. And I just feel like that letterboard is a fast track way to find them. It seems to be very, I don't know, just open. It's working. So if you want to create your own, or if you want to just use, there's a couple that Vicky did. You think my business is a scam, try getting a raise of 50 cents in a whole year, which we know is so true. I don't even think I got 50 cents. It was like 11 cents or something. You need to do a letterboard. I can't see what the rest you say, Annette. Sorry, I don't know. But anyway,
her question was, can you copy the letterboard? Yes, you can, Annette.
yes, you can screenshot anything. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
It cuts off what you say. It cuts off what you say. So I only saw the first part. Yes.
Yeah, I just don't like copying without asking first,
I know. Vicky, enough people already used it now. She's like, in our team, we know when we put something out that it's kind of free for the taking. It's just kind of the atmosphere, you know what I mean? So she's fine with it. She's really
okay.
She's a good sport, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should all make our own, but if you're in a rush, it's fine. It's fine. You know what I mean? She's so funny. Like, we can't come up with the stuff that she does, I swear. Okay. So that's going very well. Also, I'm so impressed with the boldness of the business that people are doing. It's really incredible. Sharon got on the phone with someone. She talked to the husband. Amazing, right? Like, that is so bold and brave. What I'm really loving too is, so Vicky and Taylor, one with me, another I think without me, you guys did a Zoom. They did a Zoom call with someone interested in the business. So you all just get face to face and you're like, this is what it is. You don't have to have all the facts perfectly. It's just like person to person, you're just like connecting, and you find out things about them in this conversation. It's scary. Yeah, it's scary to plan a Zoom like that, and then intimidating to talk about the business. But at the end of the day, the words, I promise, are going to flow out of your mouth because you live it. You live it every day. Your experience, about our group. And if you don't know the facts of, it's add to make how much, it doesn't matter. Like, it's bigger picture. We'll figure it out. You'll say, I'll find that out for you. This is about getting on a phone call, getting on a Zoom call, actually taking the effort to set those up, because that is so much better than a copy and paste. It is not only almost guaranteeing they'll sign up. I think it was Jordan Roddenberry that said it was like this percentage, like it was 80 or 90% of those she got on the phone call with, they signed up and considered the business, just because of that connection that you get. I forgot what I was saying, but anyway, it's just very good. Force yourself. Like, even like, I know some of you have typed out the sentence, can we hop on a phone call? Even if you're like, oh my God, just type it. They could say no, right? Woo! They could say no, they could not respond. We don't know. And if they say yes, it's going to be a huge growth experience. You're going to feel so good when you're done with it, and you just invested in your future. It's all the rage right now, phone calls and Zooms. I really think so. So force yourself. Lisa, yes. Lisa, okay, so this is another thing, okay? Yesterday, Heather, she's not on here, and Carrie, she's not on here. They had a Zoom set up with someone to talk about the business, and Heather was all ready. They were all so prepared. It was late in the day. They were just like, anxious and amped up. Heather made a PowerPoint with just like this is what the pink drink is, cup, like she did the vitamins, so simple, like the slides that we use all the time, you guys. And then just like, this is what you can earn in December. She made a PowerPoint. The girl no-showed. Like, how sad. And Carrie was like, Heather, she got all ready for this. She was so excited, and it didn't happen. And I said, Heather, you are not going to let this bother you. You did all that work. That's so amazing. record your testimony or do something. You're all done up. Go for it. She played her PowerPoint and voiced over, like, basically, this is what the company is. This is what my experience has been. She has a 7-minute video. Yeah, I have chills, of herself that now she can use forever, that she has. And it was like, I'm just so proud of her. It was so good. I was like, send that to your existing people, even if they're not ordering, and be like, hey, I just made this video. I thought I would share. It's got a little more info about the company and other products. And it was just so, like, how she mentioned the business too was not intimidating. It had the feel of our group, which is just like feeling good. I was so proud of her. And so now she has that forever. I was like, why don't I have a video like that? Why don't any of us have a video like that? And it also made me realize, this was her first time really like talking, being on video, talking about Plexus in a setting like that. And it reminded me, if you're going to have a team, you got to get used to that, like Zooms are kind of a thing. So it was great practice for her. I'm so proud of her. And now she has it. I can send it to you, Lisa. So good. So good. And it was her personality, it wasn't her sending Marianne or sending me. Because, when you send someone else, it's almost like you're like saying, oh, I couldn't do this, but she's really good. Look at her, right? And it's missing the heart. It's about what you feel. You share that with people. And so that's so cool that she has that. Way to, make a bad situation really great. And also just to have set up that Zoom, so cool, right? And I'm willing to hop on a Zoom with you guys too. We can do that too. I'm here for it. Okay. This is another cool thing. So Vicky, I am just bragging on Vicky today, which, I mean, hello, she's amazing, you guys. She is like, enough is enough. I'm going to go Emerald is where she's at. I mean, could you believe it? Like, whoo, it's not going to happen this month, but like that, she's like, enough is enough. I'm going for it. So you guys know those peer coaching calls. Try to join the next one for January if you can, because it's so good to be with people that are your rank and not our team. Because it's just like you connect with what is Plexus for you outside of our team. I love our team, and that's amazing. But at the end of the day, you need to have a relationship with how you view the company and the products and just the overall idea of it without anyone else. It comes down to you, right? And so that's what these peer coaching things do. So she's in the one for, is it Senior Ruby or something like that? And she always gets these great ideas from it. It's so good, like things we would never think of. That, by the way, that adding one thing that I was just talking about, I got that from Momentum Movement with Emily Gibson and Brooke Hemingway. It was just like a mind opener. It's always been add 3 because look at that great income. You want people to go silver. No, break it down to adding 1, and it opens the gate, like slow it down. And that was just so eye-opening. So she had this thing. So if you have anyone that either is open to the business, yes, different teams do different things. And that's, yes, finding out more of that. I love that. Because we're an Instagram team, kind of, and so it's amazing to find out the things that people do outside of Instagram. Okay, so if you have someone that is interested in doing the business, if they've signed up already, they're like, oh, I don't know if I could share. Or someone that loves their products, but they're like, ooh, I don't know if I could make a post. Ooh, or they say they're going to, and they don't really work. What you do is you have basically a celebration Facebook event. So what happens is you are going to host an event. It's very simple. It does not have to be this big thing that you like count down the days for, and you have to go live, and it's like prizes galore and posts galore. It doesn't have to be like that. So what she titled it, well, I got this from Taylor this morning. So say you have someone named Susan. I always use that name. Susan is a happy wholesaler. She likes her products a lot. You don't really hear from her much because she's just fine. She's just ordering. and you say to Susan, Susan, it'd be so good to help others with these products, others can feel as good as us. Others are struggling with different things too. Like, let's help others. And she's like, oh yeah, but I don't want to do any kind of business, or I don't want to share. You're going to host an event. So you would title it Get Healthy with Susan. And all she has to do is invite people to the event. So you say, Susan, when do you want to do this? Thursday? Okay. You're going to go to Facebook, create a group, or you can do it in an event, whatever. I'm trying to be more Facebook literate. And you're going to title it Get Healthy with Susan. Maybe a nice little Plexus cover photo. You pick the time, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Come learn about, getting healthy with Susan and what this pink drink has done for her, right? So all Susan has to do is invite people. You can help her with a little message to copy and paste. She can click the invite button on Facebook. And when it goes live, you can either pop up live and say, hey, I'm here to talk about this. This is what it's done for me, and we want to talk about Susan. Or you can have a pre-recorded video that you use all the time, or you can type it, whatever. And all Susan has to do is engage in the party. She's just going to comment on posts, or she's going to like and reply to her family and friends that showed up, even if it's 3 people. I don't care if it's 3 people. Like, you have planted a seed. That's a huge step for Susan that never was doing anything before. And this has opened up her mind at, I see she's experiencing what it's like to talk about the products with someone. That, oh yes, I'm not selling. I'm telling them what these products are and I like them. It's like this giving people, as Vicki would say, an experience. Right? That's how they'll feel what you feel. You could tell them all day long, but until they're immersed in having someone order or seeing a post go up and it's connected to them about the pink drink, they'll start to feel. So I think that is great for us. And so I have the Facebook party template Facebook group that you could go get posts from, or you can get posts in Aspire Health and Happiness. So I'm doing one right now with Sydney. She's my level 1. And all I put in there thus far is her story, the video, triplex video by Dr. Jim Logan, and then the post in Aspire Health and Happiness that just says, what is the pink drink? And I'll probably do 2 more informational posts, maybe to show that there's a variety of products. Did you guys see the post I just did for everyone that has the product info sheets? Those things are so helpful. Send that to someone, be like, oh, you're interested in active? Here's the product info sheet. It's got the best information, anything they could ever want on those. Those are so good. So that might be good to send. And then you could do 1 or 2 other testimonies. Maybe a weight loss one and a skin one or something. And that is it. If you want to at the very end, yes. Awesome, Annette. If you want to at the very end, say, hey, if any of you want to join, so Get Healthy with Susan. If any of you want to get healthy with Susan, we're going to offer you $20 off for the next 24 hours. I don't know. Up to you. You could be doing these events almost daily, copy and pasting the same posts. Let's see what you said, Lisa. Someone just messaged me. Oh, okay. Go for it. You could be doing these every day. You know what I mean? It's the more you do it, you're going to be like, oh, this doesn't take a lot of my time. I'm copying, pasting, and posting on this page. Someone comments, I reply. It's not a lot of work, but what an impact it could make for that person. Yes. Pretty cool, right? Okay, I want to talk about Arizona really quick. I know not everyone is going. You can create, I've been doing it as a group, but I think even you could do it as an event with Facebook. I don't really know the difference. Sorry, Annette. Yes, we're talking about Arizona. because some of you are going. And some of you watching this later are going. So I just want to touch on it. Sorry for the FOMO, but here it goes. We're going to Arizona, just our team, just us, like personal, small, super fun. No, it's cool. Don't worry, we'll make you jealous. We're just gonna get together, eat, have drinks, do the trainings, connect, whatever. And it's at this resort. Everyone is welcome to come, even if you didn't earn Leaders Retreat. It's at a resort in Arizona, Scottsdale. Beautiful, like picture just sitting out. It's, you know, it's a little chilly in January. We're going January 7th to the 10th, Thursday to Sunday. It's a little chilly, not really, like 70, probably 65. You got a fireplace outside that might have the Christmas tree still up. There's twinkle lights. They come bring you drinks and hot cocoa by the fire. It's just all open space. So if you're concerned about COVID, it's all open air. You spend so much time outside. All of the rooms have like a patio. You can walk out into the grass. It's a very like outdoor indoor kind of place, outdoor fireplaces sitting around net. You know, just basically where you gather, it's all a lot of walking around, fountains, and lots of different like gatherings around fireplaces and little bonfires. So it's very open air. We're all going to be safe. We'll have our hand sanitizer. Masks are optional if you want. I don't know if it's required there or not. I don't know. But I traveled to a place here, Great Wolf Lodge in Minnesota during COVID, and it was so easy. It was so easy. They had spots on the ground to keep you standing like in line 6 feet apart. You're wearing your mask. It is like a breeze. I think we're all used to wearing the mask by now. So yeah, I'm not concerned about it. And from what I hear, the airplanes are cleaner than ever. Airports are cleaner than ever, and you get your space sitting between, so you don't have to sit next to someone. I'm trying to just not let fear get in the way and just live, because who knows what's going to happen after in January. And this is January 7th to 10th. So just trying to take advantage of all getting together. Yeah, they have like, if you sit in a plane, the middle seat is empty so that you're not right next to each other. So anyway,
Can I talk?
Yes, you can talk.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that for real?
Yes, I just booked flights.
Wow, I love
know,
that.
isn't that-
'Cause I hate being squished with someone on the plane. Like sometimes, like literally, they're very, very large and they are like in your seat.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Isn't that's cool, right? As far as, yeah, they have, you still have your room. Annette, connect with Jenny Axe. She's not wanting to go because you're not going.
Seriously?
Yes, because she thinks she doesn't have a room and can't get a room, and
I want to go so bad. Oh,
reach out with her. I know, it's crazy. It is. It's like part of me is like, oh, it's so obvious we have to go. Other part of me is like, oh my gosh, should we wait and not? The other part is like, you know what? You are a smart human being. You're gonna be okay. Go, and because this might be the last time for a while, who knows if we're gonna have convention and Leaders Retreat in 2021? Who knows? So I'm really excited about it. Basically,
I want to go so bad. I really do.
No.
If I was not so freaking old and high risk, I would be there. COVID or not.
I know. And I respect everyone and what they want to do, you know?
Me
I
too.
really
Me
do.
too.
I know.
I hope no one takes it personally, because I do think it's completely an individual decision.
It is. It totally is. We all are in different situations in different states. Right. Okay. Tanya, I love you. You gold star. Right. So it is what it is. Some of us have things booked, some of us don't. I just want to say what it is so we know. And so Leaders Retreat, you'll have access to the live stream. We're going to do that together. And then also there's Super Saturday while we're there as well. If you did not earn Leaders Retreat, you need to register for Super Saturday. if you earned Leaders Retreat, you're automatically registered for Super Saturday. So there's that. Super Saturday is just a virtual training, fun stuff. Super Saturday in January is when they're announcing the new product. So you definitely want to be on for that. I don't know what it is, but I have a really good feeling, which I've alluded to. Okay. All right. One other thing I want to talk about is Instagram. So tonight I am speaking. I want to see how much time. Okay, good. We're doing good on time. Tonight I'm speaking on another team's Zoom. It's my second one that I've done. And I asked her to come speak with us too. I mean, maybe I'll start to do this, like trade speakings with people. I've never done that. And she said she would love to. It is Emily Burgess, if you've heard of her. And so tonight I'm speaking on her Zoom, and she made an image for me, and it was like, what did she say? Oh my gosh, Instagram, not guru, legend, Instagram legend. And I was like, what are you doing? That's ridiculous. No. And she's like, but you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I got this view of how they view our team. And they really view our team as like, we're influencers. And so we have it easier almost because we have these followings and we know how to take photos, because they don't even like, they're like, my house is a disaster. I don't do photography, so they look up to us. Isn't she great, Emily? Sharon, be quiet. Stop. You guys stop. You're ridiculous. They don't even know how to take photos. They look at us like we're like, I don't know, just like an anomaly. And how she brought it up was so interesting. She was like, everyone wants to know about Instagram. But I also don't want them to get so obsessed with doing well in Instagram that that's the only way they're going to succeed, or that like, because you have this big following, it's not necessarily attainable. And I was like, well, I don't get a lot of people because I have a big following. I was like, my engagement's horrible. Like, you guys, we've all talked kind of about like what our numbers are in stories, you know what I mean? It's bad. I don't compare to other people with good engagement. And at this point, I don't care. I told her that. I said, if anything, I'm an ex Instagram influencer because I know, like, what am I shooting for with that? People are shooting for followers like nobody's business. What is their plan? Because if you wake up one day and you're an influencer, that is stressful, first of all. Being enough in your posts, like for people, like to be entertaining for people all the time, and then having collabs all the time that you have to follow up with, and you're posting vacuums. I mean, I was just shocked so I shared some Christmas posts in my stories last night. When I was going through people's decor pages, I was shocked at the vacuums. Everybody shared a vacuum. Almost everyone had the Goalie gummies. Almost everyone had like a cereal box. And that's fine. That is fine. But I'm telling you, it's not fulfilling. Like, there's going to be this time when they're like, what am I doing? This is exhausting. And Plexus is a way for you to make a huge income and do those collaborations as you please, for like fun. Like, maybe you really, really need a vacuum. That's fine, right? Even though I don't want a cheesy vacuum on my feet, but there was probably a day in the past I would have done it. But it was just so interesting because I know within our group, I was kind of like trying to show her what our group is like. Like, we don't just automatically sign people because we have so many followers. There's the whole algorithm. We could talk about this for an hour. But what I took away from it, because I'm going to talk on their Zoom tonight, and I'm not going to be like, this is how to grow your Instagram, because I know that's almost futile. Sorry. They aren't looking to be influencers. You know what I mean? It's having more followers. Yes, I believe you get a little more vision on your page from people, but we all know, like, you're still going to be blocked and not get a lot of visibility, or you know what I mean? Like you're just because you have more followers, you aren't going to be seen more. It's still so low. Like some of you were telling me, I get 17 views on my stories. 17. And there's been some other people that have told me, right, I have 20 viewers on my stories. I want to give up. I'm like, we are all lower. We are all lower. When I went to the emergency room for my back last week, my numbers multiplied 6 to 7 times their usual. Is that because I was better? No, it was controversy. Everyone wanted to see, well, what was happening, huh? Like a train wreck you want to watch, right? And when I went back home, it dropped right back down. You are not enough with your low number. That is normal. You would have to go to the emergency room or cry or say something really controversial or post a photo that is like meant to be the cover of a magazine to get good engagement. Everyone is low. And so I wanted to talk, I'll talk about that a little bit with their team, but with my team, I wanted us to realize like it's hard because you want to chase engagement. And I just want you to know at the end of the day, your heart is what matters. If you have 20 viewers, it's a lot of people that could be seeing your story. One person could change your whole business. One person's life means so much. You don't know who they are and who they know. Like, we have to be okay with accepting this smaller scale. You are not going to all of a sudden work your way up to having a lot of engagement. Somebody just shared with me on my team that they're not going to be doing Plexus for a little while. They're going to take a break. They're in our group doing the business because they want to get their engagement back up. They think Plexus is the problem. And you can see what a mind shift that is. It's not true. You know, it's not true. And what do you want the engagement for anyway? I just want us to think about that because we're in the other side of the boat. Like, let's just think smaller scale about what lives you're touching. You know what I mean? We can, if you do want to grow to be such an influencer, I promise you it's going to be nothing but chaos. It's going to be this ever challenge to balance what we do here, but we are so lucky to do what we do and get the reward that we do. And I just encourage you to focus more on your message that those 20 people are seeing than how many people are watching it and how can you get more and what can you do to be better and what photo can you post to be better and what like giveaways and hashtags and comment pods and all these things that you can be a part of to be better, because that's what their team is looking at us like. And I almost feel like it's the opposite. I'm not saying don't go after your dreams. I know some of you like to be an influencer, and you know, if I got a collab, and I don't know what kind of collab I'd say yes to right now because I feel stressed. I don't really want to, but I don't know if it was something amazing for my house I've been really wanting and I decide to do it. That's fine. That's all beautiful and wonderful. But we are lucky with what we have. It's a really, really cool thing. And so do not base your worth on your I think also with these small groups that we're doing, you're seeing yourself with other people that are in your same boat, right? You're not envisioning like, oh, they must have so many more points than me. Oh, they must have so many more story viewers than me. I'm so low. I have bad points. I only have 20 viewers in my stories. You know, enough of that. We are all, Instagram is all low. It just is. And it's like, it's just not going to change anytime soon. Yes, it's so low, right, Lisa? But you could still get a vote in your stories from one solid human being. Do you know how many times I've heard, I've been watching you? I've been watching. That sentence, it comes up more and more. And that's connected to your heart and nothing else. The way you share, the way you share your story, that's it. It's not an oppressive photo. That's it. It only takes one person. Exactly. So, the small groups I think are really fun. Some are popping, some are not. The senior golds that want to be Ruby, you guys are popping. That's a fun chat, lots of conversation. The other ones, you guys, I think we got to pick it up. I can't like lead them. I'm going to, of course. Oh, Annette, I love you. I'm going to, of course, but the point is for you guys to identify with each other. So if it's quiet and nothing's happening in there, ask a question, spark up conversation. I encourage you to be open and honest, because those are people that are in your shoes. And that's what we're seeing with the senior golds that want to be Ruby. They all were like experiencing the same things. And it's almost like I'm learning new things about you guys that you've never talked about before. It's really cool. And it's like, you're kind of like, I'm going to do this. Like as a team, we're all going to do this. So really, really connect in those small groups. It's really, really cool. Anything else? Anybody? We talked about a lot of good stuff. So just to reiterate, to get us back into work mode, crack down on those messages with all your existing people in the back office about Christmas. Okay, so, that's what I wanted to say too. These incentives, a lot of them end on the 15th. You got to have your 2 by the 15th. You want to get in a drawing and maybe win a prize by the 15th. We know how busy it's going to be. All of a sudden it's December 21st, 22nd. It's like you're switching to family mode. This is our time. Buckle down, rearrange. So you're sitting at your computer and you're spending 2 hours working. Like, come on, a 2-hour workday compared to an 8-hour workday in an office, you can do 2 hours of solid messaging, solid back office stuff. We want everyone to know the excitement about Christmas and Joyome Collagen as a gift. They can gift anything, but connect with your people about Christmas. What are you doing for Christmas? Share your excitement. Get on the phone if you can, voice message, set up Zooms, post letter boards. Talk about the business. There's no easier time to talk about the business than Christmas. We know people are struggling for money, especially at Christmas. It's a sad time, people that can't even buy their kids gifts that are like freaking $30 a piece for these gifts. Like, it's expensive out there, okay? And we are a voice of, like, they don't have to sign on and go get a job and do an interview. I don't know what you're saying, Annette.
Like with Haley, I've been waiting on her for basically a week. And I do that. I'll like put all my focus on one person because they say, oh yes, I'm going to do this, blah, blah, blah. Like Haley. And then I don't spend time with other people. I have to stop doing that.
It's true.
Does that make sense?
And yes, and it's like hard to get to. The moment you let her go in your mind, go figure, they circle back around. It always happens like that. When you forget about her, there she comes, and you'll set an alarm in your phone. You'll check in with her. You know you will. It's not like you're gonna forget. So let it go. Let it go. We have a minute left. Crack down. This is like your little elf for Christmas. Right? Your little elf, do your work, share the good news of what we have. We have so many good things to offer people. Be a joyful little elf, and just offering to help people. Be bold in what you do. You're going to be proud of yourself for doing it. It will come back and be an amazing blessing for you, I promise. Okay, you guys, it's Monday. Let's do it. Let's crack down. All right? Okay. Bye.